Timeout. Pitch out goes to Craig Kemper around the right side.
31.
Finally brought down by number 31, Corey Campbell, and assisted by Cliff Bradford. Tim Biagini doing the quarterbacking for the Cougars, or Raiders. Tim Biagini goes back to the pass. He throws a bomb down intended for number 88, Matt Zorink. Second 10, pitch out goes.
Brandon and Cliff.
Pitch out goes to Brandon Almsey, brought down immediately by Cliff Bradford. Pitch out to number 82, Brandon Almsey, around the left end for a pickup of about 11 on the play. Brought down by Rob Fitzgerald, number 77. Looks to me like that would be Travis Martin. Tim Biagini hands up to the middle. Fumble on the play, handoff by Brandon Nowski and recovered by the same team, the Raiders, by number 74, Nathan Stifler.
Mikey, watch that way. Nothing outside the Bradley Phil. Here comes Mikey, right at you, Mikey.
Pitch out goes to Craig Kemper, tries to go around the right end. Brought down hard by Cliff Bradford. And that will change the possession of the football. Person sets up to the ball, the center for the black team. Rob Fitzgerald takes back for a pass, hit out in the flat, tries to hit Brad Prunty. Bring down second and 10.
Yep. No singing.
Rob Fitzgerald swings around the left.
With one tackle.
Swings around the left end on a quarterback keeper. Brought down
74.
by number, there he is, number 33, Craig Kemper.
Go Black, slow now.
Rob Fitzgerald back to the pass. Brought down by Craig Kemper for a quarterback sack and a loss of about 12 yards on the play. Punt by Cliff Bradford, out of bounds on about the 39-yard line of the Cougars. Throughout the football season, the truck will be here on the north end. Mixed up on the handoff, recovered by Tim Biagini. Tim Biagini goes back to Greg Kempfer in motion, pitched out to Danowski,
31 with the tip.
number 31. Corey Campbell hitting low and a pickup of about 3 on the play. Body that we do have the concession stand. Fresh donuts were just brought here. So if you haven't had breakfast, wander on down and have a cup of coffee and a donut.
Get through and block it.
Punch.
Well, we got the ball.
Bob Fitzgerald going around the left end. Knocked out of bounds by number 2, TJ DePoy. Corey Campbell around the end, brought down by number 2, TJ DePoy. Assisted on the tackle by Sam DeGrino, but we have a flag on the play. Rob Fitzgerald tried to sweep around the left end on a keeper. Lost his footing for a loss of about 3 yards on the play. Have a reverse. Ball ends up in Corey Campbell's hand, knocked out of bounds by number 74, which I believe to be Nathan Stifler.
Oh, wait, no.
Handoff up through the middle.
74 was again.
Number 10, which I believe to be Brad Prunny, brought down by Nathan Stifler.
Fourth down.
Fourth and about 30.
Get a good one. Hey, Black, get downfield as soon as it's fired.
Punt goes off to the left, out of bounds, about the 41-yard line. That'll be about 39, excuse me. Pitch out goes to the left to Brandon Danowski, brought down by number 31, which looks to be Corey Campbell. Tim Biagini hands off to number 82, Brandon Danowski, brought down by
15
Corey Campbell, and number 15, Brian Park.
Didn't get anywhere.
Hand off to Brandon Danowski, stopped up at the line of scrimmage. The officials today are Rob Mallard and Bill Carl. I want to thank them very much for coming out. Up to the middle goes Brandon Danowski for a good pickup on the play. Hit by number 12, Rob Fitzgerald. Pass play going back. Just overthrown to number 22, Lyle Irish, who makes a very good attempt on the play. Hand off up to the middle to Craig Kemper. Around the ankle to Craig Kemper is number 77, Travis Martin, and helped out by a host of Cougar tacklers. 2-12 less in the first half. Pitch out. Attempted to number 82, Brandon Danowski. Sweep around the right end, knocked out of bounds by number Cliff Bradford, number 95.
33 was carrying the ball. 33? Yeah, I'm good.
Up to the ball. Hey, go Corey, get a block, buddy.
Pitch out goes to Brad Prunty, cuts up and across the field. He's against the grain, against green. Craig Kemper cupping up, and especially from the back, we have a grounded play. Pickup of about 30 on the play. Torrey on the 26-yard line. Rod Fitzgerald hands off to Brad Prunty, trying to find room. Brought down by Sam DeGrino, Nathan Stifler, and Craig Kemper, and that is 58 seconds left in the first half. Quarterback keeper around the right side, Rob Fitzgerald, picks up about 5 on the play, rode out of bounds by number 22, Lyle Irish. Rob Fitzgerald picks out Corey Campbell going around the left end. Looks like he has enough for the first down. He's trying to get in the end zone, and he does for the score. No flags on the play. The score is good. With 38 seconds left in the first half. Fake and a pass, incomplete, attempted to number 10, Brad Prunty. And the score is kicked off by Chris Bradford, filled by Brandon Danowski up the right side. Brought down on the play by number 55.
Yep.
Tim Eugene back to pass. Broken up by number 12, Rob Fitzgerald, intended for number 22, Lyle Irish. And that's the end of the first half. With the Cougars leading 6 Campbell.
Let's go, Black. Here we go now. Second half.
Brad Prunty.
Pick it up.
Just out of reach of Rob Fitzgerald. Corey Campbell down himself on the 31 with his knee touching the ground. Rob Fitzgerald goes back. Nathan Stifler grabbed him by the shirt sleeve and dropped him down for a quarterback sack and a loss of about 10 on the play. Bob Fitzgerald pushes out to Corey Campbell, goes around the right end, brought down by number 82 off the blue team, which is Brandon Danowski. Brought down about the original line of scrimmage, pickup of about a half a yard on the play.
Hustle, Cliff. Let's go now. Stop. Get the linebacker. Number 50.
Quarterback keeper on the left side, Rob Fitzgerald. Gets back, has a couple tackles. Finally brought down by number 74, Nathan Stifler. Number 15, Brian Parks, into the game. Replaces Matt Curtis.
Go. Get outfield.
A very good punt by fielded by Craig Kemper, back on his own 20-yard line. Coming around the left end, up to the sideline. Taken out of bounds by the kicker, Cliff Bradford. Tim Biagini hands up to Brandon Danowski up through the middle for a pickup of about 2 on the play.
7 on the tackle.
Number 77, Travis Martin on the tackle.
Here we go, Black. You ready?
Hand off to Craig Kemper up through the middle, brought down immediately by number 77, Travis Martin. Derek Willie steps up to center the ball. Tim Biagini hands off up through the middle to Craig Kemper. Craig Kemper sheds a couple tackles and brought down by a host of black jerseys. I see number 15, Brian Parks, Brad Prunty, and
Get on the bam! Block Cliff, Sam! Right at you, Sam!
hand off number 33, Craig Kemper. I think he apparently picked up the first down, and yes he did. Be first and 10 for the Raiders on the Cougars 20. Pitch out to Brandon Danowski around the end for a pickup of about 5 on the play. No fumble on the play. Recovered. Rob Fitzgerald hands off to
50 is the stopper.
Corey Campbell and brought down by Sam DeGrino for a pickup of about 2, the second and 8. Quarterback keep around the right end. Rob Fitzgerald cuts back upfield. He's got the running. He outruns him. Craig Kemper coming up. Caught up with him, pushed him out of bounds on about the 3 or 4 yard line. We do have a flag on the play.
Let's go, Black. Let's block. Block 50. Clip. Class number 50.
Pitch out goes to Corey Campbell around the left end. Craig Kemper grabs a hold of him, brings him down.
Good job, TJ. Nice job, buddy.
Looks like he did get back to the line of scrimmage.
Hey, you're back too far. You got to speed up a little bit.
Rob Fitzgerald receives a hike from Travis Martin, hands off to Corey Campbell, brought down by Sam Negrino, and number 22, I believe that's Ryle Irish. Let me check. Ryle Irish.
Get downfield, Black. As soon as that's ball, get downfield. What's the fake? What's the fake? Go. Go, get down there. Get down there, Black.
Nice punt, and it receives the Cougars bounce. Kicked off from about the 20 yard line all the way into the end.
How you doing there?
Up through the middle goes Craig Kemper.
Go on, I'm
Still on his feet, brought down by Corey Campbell. Craig Kemper gets an additional 3 or 4 yards with the second effort. We do, it looks like, have a... That is the end of the quarter. The quarter is over.
Most of your parents and cars are up there anyway.
Hey, Mikey, this way.
Craig Kemper in motion. Up through the middle goes Brandon Janowski for a pickup of about 4 on the play. Brought down by Cliff Bradford, Travis Martin. Macomb High won last night, 14-13 over Rockwood.
Here we go, G. Here we go.
Tim Biagini pitches out to Craig Kemper, who sheds a couple tackles, still on his feet, finally brought down by Cliff Bradford.
Hey, Black, let's go.
Pitch out goes Craig Kemper out around the left end.
31.
Brought down by Corey Campbell. Assisted by Travis Martin for a pickup of about 2. Hand off Craig Kemper up through the middle.
You got about 4 guys.
Brought down by about 3 or 4 guys. Number 31, Corey Campbell. Number 10, Brad Prunty.
And 33.
And number 33
No.
was running the ball, Craig Kemper. Brandon Danowski. Looks to me like he picked up the first down. We have a first down for the Raiders. Quick pass to number 82, Brandon Danowski, for a pickup of about. Up through the middle goes Craig Kemper, brought down by Corey Campbell.
Corey.
Handoff up through the middle with Craig Kemper.
The whole line.
Carrying black jerseys with him the last 2 or 3 yards, brought down by a host of Cougar tacklers. Up through the middle goes Brandon Danowski. Pick up on the play.
Quarterback keeper, touchdown.
Looks like the quarterback keeper, Tim Biagini, up through the middle for a touchdown. Up to the middle, Craig Kemper for the extra point, putting the Raiders ahead 7-6 over the Cougars with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the game.
Yeah.
Get on it!
77 was that.
Travis Martin on the ball. That's put up through the middle. Rob Fitzgerald hands off to Brad Penny. Brought down by Sam DeGrino.
66 also.
And number 66, Byron Nudd. Hand off to Corey Campbell, zigzags around. Brought down by number 50, Sam DeGrino. Travis Martin out of the huddle, gets over the ball, ready to center. On the snap goes Rob Fitzgerald, hand off to Brad Penny. He sheds a couple tackles, still zigzagging around, brought down by Nathan Stifler. Looks like a first down on the play. Also assisting on the tackle was Tim Biagini.
Go, let's block up. Here we go. Go. Go.
Brad Penny tries to sweep the right end.
Get a timeout.
Pickup of about 1.5 on the play, brought down,
Come here, Black. Brad, you gotta get out there.
assisting on the tackle, number 82, Brandon Danowski, and a host of other blue tacklers.
Hurry,
Pitch out goes to Corey Campbell, going skirting the left end, brought down by number 74, Nathan Stifler. Looks to be about a loss of a yard on the play. Timeout. Quarterback keeper on the left end, he cuts outfield, brought down by number 33, Craig Kemper, for a pickup of about 2 on the play. It will be 4th and approximately 8, 7. Pitch out to the right side, goes to Brad Prunty. Brad Prunty skirts the right, cuts back upfield, brought down by number 70. That's Nathan Stifler. And that is the ball game, with the Raiders winning 7-6 over the Cougars. Players, remember to pick up your pizzas at the end of the field.